When my son announced he was getting married, I was over the moon. I raised him as a single parent after his father walked out, and every milestone in his life felt like a victory for both of us. I wanted his wedding to be special, something memorable, and I knew I could help him start his married life on the right foot. I had been saving for years, and I planned to gift him a $1 million check as a surprise on his wedding day. A few weeks before the big day, I started asking for details about the ceremony. I wanted to book flights, hotels, and everything necessary. That's when he told me the wedding would be in late July. I wrote it down immediately. I cleared my schedule, canceled work commitments, and arranged everything around that date. I was excited to finally meet his fiancé's family and celebrate this new chapter. The strange part was how little information he gave me. Every time I asked about the venue, he brushed me off. When I asked if he wanted me to help with the planning, he said they had it under control. At first, I thought maybe he just wanted to handle things himself, but a nagging feeling started growing in my gut. Something didn't feel right. Fast forward to the week of July. I booked my flight and flew out, checking my purse, ready to surprise him. When I landed, I tried calling him, but he didn't answer. I assumed he was busy with last-minute wedding chaos. Then, I went to the hotel where I thought his guests would be staying, but no one had any record of the wedding party. That's when alarm bells really started ringing. I called his fiancée, and she sounded confused. She told me the wedding had already happened, 3 weeks earlier. My heart dropped. I thought maybe I misheard her, but she confirmed it. They were already married, and I had missed it completely. The worst part? My son had deliberately given me the wrong date. When I finally got hold of him, he admitted it. He said he didn't want me there because he was embarrassed of me. He claimed I was too controlling and that he and his wife wanted a drama-free day. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. After everything I sacrificed to raise him, after all the love I gave him, he excluded me from one of the most important days of his life. I went back to my hotel room and cried for hours. The check I had been saving, the $1 million gift I wanted to give him, suddenly felt like a cruel joke. I had planned for that money to set him and his wife up for life. But now, all I could think about was how little he valued me. That night, I tore the check into pieces. It wasn't about the money anymore. It was about respect, love, and trust. He had betrayed me in a way that money could never fix. I decided then and there that if he couldn't be honest with me, he didn't deserve that gift. When he found out what I had done, he blew up my phone with angry calls and texts. He accused me of being spiteful, of punishing him for making his own choices. He even said I ruined his marriage because now he and his wife were under financial stress. But all I could think about was how he had ruined our relationship by shutting me out and lying to me. I reminded him that money was never owed to him. It was a gift that I wanted to give out of love. But love has to go both ways. If he couldn't respect me enough to invite me to his wedding, then I couldn't respect him enough to hand over a fortune. His wife eventually called me too, begging me to reconsider. She said she hadn't known he lied about the date and that she would have loved to have me there. I believed her, but it didn't change what he had done. She married a man who thought it was okay to deceive his own mother, and that was something they both had to live with now. Months passed, and the silence between us grew heavier. Sometimes I missed the boy he used to be, the son who once clung to my hand and promised he'd always love me. But that boy is gone, replaced by someone who doesn't see me as family anymore. I'm not sure if we'll ever repair our relationship, but one thing I know for certain: tearing up that check was the right decision. Money can be replaced, but self-respect cannot. I refuse to reward betrayal with generosity. Even now, he still tries to guilt me, saying I'm leaving him behind when he needs me most. But I can't let him manipulate me. He made his choice when he lied, and I made mine when I tore up that check. Maybe one day he'll understand the gravity of what he did. Maybe one day he'll truly apologize. But until then, I've accepted that my $1 million gift will remain nothing more than torn-up paper in a hotel trash can, just like the trust I once had in him.